Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be very different from what I'm used to posting. I'm really nervous. You can tell because my neck is red, my face is red. I'm just very nervous. And I do not want to be shamed. I do not want negative comments. I do not want people on here being rude, because that's not nice. Losing weight is very difficult, and me being vulnerable to post this on here, it's going to be hard enough. I'm doing this for my friend, my family member. She posted a video like this, and I'm doing this to support her so she's not alone. And I have never posted my weight on the internet. I've never told anybody my weight. I have never shown my body on the internet, which I take plenty of pictures so that I can see my results. Because when you're losing weight, you look at yourself every day, so you're not seeing results, but everybody else around you can see them. So I am posting this as a journal type thing, as a progress video. And I will check in from time to time, just to be like a digital diary. Because I do write stuff down, but I get tired doing that. Because after working all day, I don't feel like writing stuff down all the time. So this would just be my journal as to like what I'm eating. So I'm very self-conscious. I do not like the skin that I'm in. I'm just stressed out. I've been depressed. My depression has come back full force. And the last 4 to 5 months has been just rough and horrible. I have no support at home. And I'm doing this with my friend, so we have support for each other, which she has support at home and the people around her. I'm not that fortunate, so this is for me and her. A long time ago, probably about, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago, 10, 11 years ago, I started having seizures. They put me on a bunch of medications, and they had to do like a trial and error type deal. So I ended up being on 3 epileptic prescriptions because they were so bad. Then I got diagnosed with some mental things. So between all that combinations, I gained a bunch of weight fast. So I do have a liver disease. I hate that term because if I do not get my health under control, it is going to lead to cirrhosis of my liver, and I do not want that. So I've been trying to buckle down, put my health first, because I want to live a healthy life. I have kids. I need to be here for my kids, especially my daughter, because she lives with me. So I need to be as healthy as I can and not be sick. My liver gave me a problem for a long time, and it took years for them to figure out what it was. But I have fatty liver, and I don't drink, so it did not come from that. It come from gaining a bunch of weight real fast. And the only way to fix my liver, or to repair my liver, is to eat healthier and exercise. So diet and exercise. I've been working on my diet the last 3 months. I really kicked this into force. I have completely changed the whole way I eat. I do still eat food that I love, just not as often as I was. And I drink mostly water. It's mainly all I drink. I do occasionally still have my Starbucks. I love Starbucks, but my nutritionist told me to cut them out but I still slip one in there here and there. I still slip a soda in here and there. Because sometimes I just have some really bad migraines, and the only way to get rid of them is to drink some soda. So, she told me to try not to drink so many sugary sodas and stuff. I do not drink fruit juice because I know it's loaded with sugar, and that just causes my liver to stress and to try to work 10 times harder than it needs to try to pump that sugar out. So, I mainly drink water. With that being said, I'm going to use this as like a digital diary, journal type deal. I will try to post every day for my struggles, what I eat, how I feel, my moods, because I'm a moody thing for the most part, most days. Because people just get on my nerves, and I have a short temper, so I'm trying to de-stress and lose weight. So starting this at my heaviest weight 3 months ago, I was 228 pounds. And I'm 5'6". So, I mean, people tell me I carry my weight very well, but I do not think so. I feel like I'm a whale. I feel like I'm just huge. And I think I look pregnant. And I've had people ask me, like, how far I was and stuff, and that just makes my depression so much worse. I'm not pregnant. And it's just like, I'm not even, like, people tell me I'm not that big, but when them few people tell me that I look pregnant, it just, for one, it pisses me off. And, I mean, I don't look pregnant. I just have a big stomach. And it just really throws my self-esteem. So, I'm going to show my body. And I'm going to, please, do not shame me. We all have beautiful bodies. It's just, we don't like how we look in them. So there's no need for you to shame us, because we do enough of that ourselves. I put myself down all the time because I do not like the way I look. And I feel like when I'm out in public, people just stare at me because I'm just ugly and fat. And with my depression, like, it's very hard for me to work, because I do work with the public. And it's just very hard to deal with. Sorry, I'm getting emotional, but I hate my weight. And I had, like I said, I have no support at home. And so I'm doing this to support my friend, and she's going to support me, which she has supported me through this whole thing anyway. She does comment on my videos and stuff all the time. And this is just very stressful. And like I said, I've been dealing with my mental health for a while. And I just haven't been to the doctor because she's just so booked up. So I'm going to ask the one that I'm going to tomorrow. And I did measure my stomach before starting this. I measured my arms, my thighs, my waist, my chest. The only thing that I struggle with is staying active. I want to exercise, and 12 years ago, 13 years ago, I lived for the gym. That was my second home. I worked out 6 days a week, an hour and a half to 2 hours a day. The only day I took off was Sunday. And met someone. You know how that goes. He didn't want me in the gym all the time because he thinks I was out there flirting with all these dudes in the gym, and we don't go to the gym to meet dudes. We're there to exercise, clear our minds, release stress, anger, whatever you have built up, and not out here trying to date whoever, or at least not me. But you know how that goes. You get in a relationship, you stop a bunch of stuff, you let yourself go because you think, oh, they're gonna love me forever or whatnot. I mean, who knows what goes through your mind, but love does crazy things. But that's the only thing I struggle with is the exercise part. But I do work. I walk a lot. But I mean, I guess it's just short bursts. Maybe it's not enough. But I've got to get up. I've got to get moving. Because I know I'm walking, because I do DoorDash. So I'm walking from my car to the restaurants, from the restaurants to my car, and then from the car to their house. I do climb a bunch of steps. And them steps just wear me out. Because I jog up the steps, and then I run down the steps. So I mean, a short burst of activity, but I guess it's just not enough for what I need to do to lose this weight. And I've got to change that. I have no energy. By the time I get home, I have to cook, eat, clean, take care of my puppy dog. I spend time with my daughter. And by the time I'm done with all that, I'm just so tired, so exhausted. I don't want to do nothing. So, starting today, I'm going to change that. I'm going to at least walk for 30 minutes a day if I'm not doing an exercise program. Because I do have an exercise program that I follow, that I made up. And I'm just going to stick to it. No excuses anymore. Because I want to be skinnier by summer. I want to be in my shorts by summer. I am tired of wearing stretchy clothes. I have worn stretchy clothes for decades, it seems. And I'm just tired of it. I want to wear my jeans. I want to wear shorts. And I refuse to buy bigger jeans. I think the biggest size I have in my closet, I've never told my sizes on here either, I think is a 14. And they don't even fit good. And right now, I can't even wear those. So I don't know what size I'm in. Because like I said, I refuse to buy bigger pants. I buy bigger shirts. And some of them's even getting too short. Or not short, but too tight. Some of them I can't even wear. And it's just my stomach is bloated. I went through this phase where I was bloated. I couldn't hardly wear any of my shirts. My stomach was killing me all the time. Every time I eat, my stomach just cramped. I made a video about that also. So, come to find out I was eating too much fiber when I first started this. So, I had to slack off. And then I eased my way back in. So, now I don't have that problem. But, I feel like I'm rambling. But, I do wear stretchy pants. I wear leggings and stretchy clothes. And in those, I wear a medium and a large. Just depending on what they are and who they're made by. So as far as jeans, I have no clue what size I wear. Just throwing that out there. So I'm hoping by summer, I can be back in my regular clothes and have some of this weight off. Because I have lost 30 pounds before and gained it back. I have been on numerous diets. I have tried keto. I have tried low carb or high protein. I have tried the OMAD diet with just 1 meal a day. I do fast. I do that here and there. I don't do it all the time because I guess I just got so used to not eating. I don't eat till anywhere between 12 to 2. But most of the time I eat around 1:30. And then I eat supper at night. And I think that's part of my problem too, because I was eating very late because of my ex-boyfriend. By the time he got off, most of them we had to go to the grocery store, and he didn't get off till 6, so by the time we got to the store, it was like 7 o'clock. And then whatever we had to buy, and then it's just, by the time I got home, it was like anywhere between 8:30 to 10:30, and the weekends was even later. I hate eating late because I do have insomnia, sleep apnea. I don't sleep. Like, I've been up for 2 days right now, and I'm just like exhausted, like mentally, physically. I haven't had no sleep today. I think I'm running off 2 hours from yesterday. So I want to get like in a sleeping routine. Like, I've tried all kinds of stuff. I just cannot sleep. So I'm going to talk to my doctor tomorrow about that. I have tried melatonin. I have tried sleep aids. I've tried the NyQuil Z, and that stuff just keeps me awake. So I don't know if I'm doomed. I know sleeping's for the dead. So I just have a hard time sleeping. So anyway, I'm just rambling along. I'm very nervous about this, but like I said, I did do my measurements when I first started this journey. And I've never put my body out there bare skinned. Like, I've always been like fully clothed. Don't be hating on my Tinkerbell shorts because I'm in pajamas. But I'm going to show you how I look. And my anxiety is through the roof. So I'm going to get into it. Okay, so like, I'm not really worried about my arms. Like, they're fine. I have a problem with this right here. I do not like this. I've never been this big except for when I was pregnant. But I didn't even weigh that much when I was pregnant. The most I weighed was like 160, 180 when I was pregnant. And I know this is bad for your health. It makes it hard to breathe. It can cause all kinds of side effects. So, I mean, I hate the way my stomach looks. And it's like shaped really weird. It like goes up and dips in, and it's just, I hate it. And then I have all these ungodly stretch marks. And then my legs. I'm not really worried about my legs. You can't really see my legs. But I worry about my legs, just not as much because I want to be in my smaller pants. I'm used to being in a size 7 pants. 7 to 9, depending on who makes them and where they come from. And I can't even get them past I can barely get them above my knees. So, this is my vow that I'm going to move more. I'm going to exercise. Because I've got to get my weight under control. For my health's sake. And when I started going to the weight loss doctor, like, they have a whole team of people. They're great people. They also have a gym there, but I'm not going to pay for the gym because I already pay for a gym membership. But I started that with my ex, and that lasted about 2 weeks. So I'm going to do stuff at home because, like I said, I used to live in a gym, and my anxiety and stuff is just, I feel like everybody's looking at me, and I feel like people was laughing at me all the time, and I just can't handle my anxiety, so I'm going to do stuff at home. And I want to lose a bunch of weight. I want to lose like 90 plus pounds. So if we take, let's see, I'm about to write on my hands, y'all. So I was 228, and then I'm down to 213. So I've lost 15 pounds in 3 months. It's a good start, but I don't see it. And I have stomach problems, like I have IBS, and I have the anxiety, I have the depression, I've been diagnosed with a few mental disorders, and I don't know. I know exercise is good for that, and it's good to clear your head, and it releases endorphins, and overall exercise is just awesome for you. So what I was saying earlier, I'm just all over the place. When I started going to the doctor, like, I didn't even read my papers, but a few days later I had read my notes from my chart, and I don't quite remember what they say, but I know I remember reading that I was morbidly obese. And because there's a lot of people that's like morbidly obese, and like they don't even look that big, but we all carry our weight different. We all hold weight in certain areas differently than other people, and it's a hard thing to figure out. It's hard to lose. It's hard to figure out what works for you. One thing that works for somebody's not going to work for me. There could be stuff that works for me that's not going to work for someone else. So, I mean, you just have to learn along the way. Tweak stuff, trial and error, try recipes, or cut this, cut that. It's a journey. It's a learning journey is what it is. You've got to learn about your body. You've got to learn how your body handles certain things. Like I said, when I first started going there, she told me to eat more fruits and vegetables. So I started eating more vegetables, not really more fruits, because I love fruit, I love vegetables. The meat comes and goes. I eat meat daily. I eat a lot of chicken, but there's just some days I don't want meat, so I eat salad. And if it's hot outside when I'm working, I turn to salads or protein bowls or something like that from Subway. But my throat's so dry. So like I said, I do have IBS. I have the liver disease. And not many people knows about that. That is close to me. But I worry about it. I stress about it. I stress about my health. And then I don't know what's going on with me here. Like I said, last 4 or 5 months, I've just been stressed. Anxiety's out the roof. I've just been dealing with a whole lot of crap. That is nonsense, really, that I shouldn't be going through, but it is what it is. But I was eating a lot of vegetables and stuff, and I noticed that every time I ate, my stomach killed me. It cramped the minute, well, really about halfway through at the end. I'm sorry. And it's time for my Botox, y'all. I get it Friday, and my throat gets so dry when it's time to get my Botox. So, anywho, when I figured out why my stomach was hurting all the time, I talked to my nutritionist. I cut back on the vegetables. She told me to cook more vegetables, which I ate a lot of cooked peppers and onions and stuff like that. So I done that for a few days and got my body back to where it was not hurting all the time. Every time I ate, it was getting where when I drank my water, I was just like in just agony. So I got that figured out. Like I said, trial and error, trial and error. You just gotta figure out what your body wants and what your body likes and can handle. So after I got that figured out, like, I'm okay now. And I just, like I said, I take it day by day. If you follow the bandwagon, it's fine. But I'm going to cut this short because I have been rambling for almost 30 minutes. And I feel like that's all I'm doing is rambling. Because I'm just, my anxiety. If you want to do this with me, you can comment below. You can tag me in your videos. And like I said, I'm going to try to post every day just about how I feel, my moods, what I've ate, just so I can keep up with it, because I have long naps. I'm not one to stay consistent logging my food. So if I video it, it's right there on YouTube. So if you want to do this, feel free. But like I said, don't be shaming. I don't want no rude comments. It's not that hard to be nice. We need more nice in the world. And then people like me would not feel like we do half the time. So, just to recap, I am at 2:13. I'm not sure what the date is, so I will post that here somewhere in the video. So that's it for today. I will stop rambling in your ears. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. And I will see y'all tomorrow.